John 15:6. Eon me tis mene in emoi, eblethe exo hosta klema, kai exeranthe, kai sunagusen auta, kai esta pur balusen, kai kaietai. Here Jesus says, unless, we know the subjunctive is going to follow eon and eon me. Eon me means if not or unless. Here's our subjunctive right here. We see that lengthened vowel. This is just a present active subjunctive third person singular. Third singular to match the third singular subject. Unless someone abides in me. And then it's interesting, right? This is a conditional statement. This is a protasis followed by the apodosis. We're considering something as a hypothetical possibility here with the eon or eon me. But then we're followed by the aorist. We have an aorist. We have an aorist. Clearly, we're not referring to a past time thing. And then we have present tense, present tense, present tense. I'm inclined to think that Murray Harris is right here in thinking that this is a gnomic statement. Oftentimes, the aorist is used for sort of a timeless proverbial statement. This is what happens. The present is also used for that. Also, in gnomic sort of proverbial timeless statements, you'll often find the article with a noun, even when it's used like as an example. In English, we would say a branch or branches, but in Greek, you would use the article with that. So we're going to render it in sort of a gnomic or timeless way, not in the past. So unless someone abides in me, he is thrown out like the branch. In other words, like a branch is thrown out and is withered or withers away, withers up. He's thrown out and withers away. And then we have these third person plurals here that are indefinite plurals, right? This is a way of reporting something happening without specifying explicitly who's doing it. In English, we would often put these in the passive, right? We'll do it literally here. We'll render it literally. And they gather them, that is, gather the branches, right? Neuter plural right there for the branches. And they gather them, and into the fire they throw, implied them, and they burn up, right? And again, even though this last verb is third person singular, remember it's a neuter plural subject that's implied here. So neuter plural subjects take singular verbs. I'm just going to read through the whole verse again. I know it's a bit tricky and we don't have a whole lot of time, but let's read through it once more as literally as we can, but rendering these aorist gnomically or timelessly, proverbially. Unless someone abides in me, he is thrown out like a branch, right, as the branch is thrown out, and withers up. And they gather them, in other words, the branches are gathered, and into the fire they throw them, in other words, and they're thrown into the fire, and they burn up.